Do me a favor if you don't mind. Click the little arrow at the bottom and share the live. It don't cost no money. All it requires is you pushing the little arrow at the bottom and then clicking on your friends that pops up. That's all. Because it helps push the algorithm. If the live good enough for you, it just may be good enough for somebody else. How about that? If I say anything that is good for your ear, it might be good for somebody else's ear as well. And so that's how we help the live over here. This is how, so you already posted to your story. I appreciate it. This is how you help it. This is one of the ways you help the live. This is how TikTok works. Excuse me. Comments in the comment section, tapping the screen, sharing the live, and giving towards the gift goal. Getting your daily heart meet. Those are the things that help push the algorithm. And they really, since TikTok changed over and put it in the hands of some folk in the United States, excuse me, the algorithm is not what it used to be. It moves slower now. It moves slower. You know, anytime you get the United States involved, the United States is very greedy and they're trying to stop so much payout going on. You know how the United States are. You know how corporate America is. So they changed the algorithm. And it don't push like it used to. It takes a lot to really push it now. And it builds as the time goes by. It's crazy, but it is what it is. A lot of creators is complaining about it because they're seeing drastic cuts in their money because of their posts. It's not pushing out when they make posts either. You know, it's not going like it used to. That's corporate America. That's greed. You know how the United States is. But let's do what we can do, all we can do. So thank you all for tapping the screen. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for getting your daily heart meet up there. And thank you for contributing to the gift goal. I thank you. Because usually every time I go live, y'all be hitting the gift goal that be on this live. I appreciate it. Y'all been doing that for about 2 years straight. And it is because of y'all the live has become what it has become from the moment I started this thing. With about 4 or 5 people up in here talking, listening to what I had to say. They's like, who that fella is talking? What he talking about? But I appreciate y'all. I really do. Thank you for giving me your ear to hear what I have to say. So I appreciate it. Thank you all for coming in. Everybody's coming in and that's coming in here on YouTube and Facebook and hello everybody. Yep. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I see your comments there over here in YouTube, and I see what you're saying. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hello. I'm getting ready to talk about undivided focus. Undivided focus. Undivided focus. So I'm going to start off straight from the points. Number one. Here we go. Let's go. The power of focus. Number one. The power of focus. Let me do a sound check. Is my music okay for y'all ears? Is it overpowering my voice? Is it okay? What I need to do? Can y'all hear me good and clear? The music isn't overpowering anything? If so, I'll make an adjustment. All right, gotcha. All right. The power of focus. The power of focus. Number one, the power of focus. You said I'm trying to support you on YouTube. Thank you. You're clear. Okay. You said I'm muted for you. I don't know why I'm muted. Kempspur, is it? I don't know. That might be on your end. Everybody else seemed to be able to hear me over there on YouTube. So that might be on your end. Okay. The power of, number one, the power of focus. Undivided focus is what we're talking about. And it's all about, number one, the power of focus. A camera cannot capture a clear image when it is focused on everything at once. A camera cannot capture a clear picture, a clear image, when it is focused on everything at once. The more objects it tries to focus on, the blurrier the picture becomes. Catch what I just said. The more objects the camera tries to focus on, the blurrier the picture becomes. Likewise, many people or many hearts have become very blurry. Why is that? Many people have become very blurry because they are focused on yesterday's hurt, today's possibilities, tomorrow's fears, past disappointments, and future fantasies, all at the same time. I'm going to say that again. Many people have become very blurry. Their focus have become very blurred because they're focusing on yesterday's hurt, today's possibilities, tomorrow's fears, past disappointments, and future fantasies, all at the same time. A camera cannot capture a clear image when it is focused on everything at once. The more objects it tries to focus on, the blurrier the picture becomes. So what am I saying? God never designed your heart to carry divided attention. Jesus said this, if therefore your eye be single, the whole body shall be full of light. Matthew 6:22. If therefore your eye be single, focus, your whole body shall be full of light. But if your eyes are everywhere at the same time, you'll never have clear vision. That's why it is a dangerous thing for a man to have wandering eyes. And I know women do too, but I'm speaking it from the man's side right now. It is a dangerous thing for a man to have wandering eyes. And that's what makes some men very difficult to focus in on one woman, because he tried to give his attention to all women. And he's so blurred. He can't see clear. He can't see straight. His vision is so blurry. But you have to learn how to focus on one object. Zero in on that and move accordingly. A man entertaining multiple women can never give a woman what she needs, because he can't see what she needs clearly. His vision is blurred. I'm going to say it again. A man can never give a woman what she needs if he try to focus on multiple women. He'll never be able to see her clearly. He'll never be able to see her need, because his vision is blurred. A camera cannot focus on multiple objects and get a clear picture. The photo will come out blurred because it's all over the place. You got to be still. You got to focus. You got to zoom in. But as long as you're like this, out here in this world, you will always be confused. Future wife, happy-go-lucky, thank you for the swan. This is a dangerous position for a man to be in, a man to have a wandering eye. That's why some men have a woman in his life and don't know how to love her, because he's not focused enough to learn how to love her. Because understanding how to love her requires focus. It requires zooming in on her so you can take the perfect picture, so you can see what that woman needs. But if your focus is here, there, over here, and over there, she always will come up liking. And that woman will never feel fulfilled with you. Jesus said, if therefore thine eye be single, your whole body shall be full of light. Focus in, zero in. Give the attention to where attention needs to be given, and you'll hit your target every time. A single eye, excuse me, a single eye creates a clear life. A single eye. In other words, it's like an old song says, as you put this, if I put it in relationship, I only have eyes for you. Single eye. Solomon told the Shulamite woman, a king can have 1,000 women, but I only want you. Single eye. And a single eye creates a clear life. A single eye will give a woman a focused man. If you want a focused man, then you must get a man that will be focused on you. He's zeroing in on you. His attention is on you. It's fixed. Which means this man can always see you. And not only will he see you, he'll know you. That's a man that's going to tend to your needs big time, ladies. Because that man is focused. Single eye. Single eye. His whole body, Jesus said, shall be full of light. So if my whole body is full of light, if there's light, man, I can see clear. I can see clearly now. Because the day has come, the light is on. I'm focused. Light brings clarity. Light gives vision. Light allow you to see imperfections. Light allow you to see where you need to make the adjustments. And the light will also cause you to see yourself. I can see clearly now. Why? Because my eye is single. I'm focused. I'm one way. I'm not all over the place. I'm not here and there and a little bit of everywhere. So again, it's a dangerous thing for a man to have a wandering eye. That's not good. At some point, you must exemplify some self-control. At some point. At some point, you shall exemplify self-control. At some point. At some point. At some point. Number two. Number two. The enemy of focus is not always distraction. The enemy of focus is not always distraction. Can somebody put that in the chat for me? The enemy of focus is not always distraction. The enemy of focus is not always distraction. Most people think distraction is an enemy or is the enemy. But often the enemy is division. James writes in the Word of God, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. James chapter 1 and verse 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Notice he didn't say wicked. He didn't say wicked. He didn't say evil. He said a double-minded man is unstable in all of his ways. Not an evil man, not a wicked man, but a double-minded man. That man is unstable in all his ways. A divided mind creates a divided life. A divided mind, it creates a divided life. A divided heart creates divided decisions. A divided heart creates divided decisions. A divided vision creates divided results. See, the devil doesn't always need to destroy your relationship. Sometimes he only needs to divide your attention. Because whatever is divided eventually weakens. I'm going to say that again. The devil doesn't always need to destroy your relationship. Sometimes he only needs to divide your attention. Because he understands whatever is divided eventually will weaken. Again, this is why it's dangerous for a man and a woman. I'm just saying it on the man's side. It is dangerous for a man to have wandering eyes because your attention will be divided. If you entertain another woman, your attention is divided. And whatever is divided eventually weakens. So now your relationship is going to start to weaken because you have divided your attention. The devil is the master of division. God is not the author of confusion. The devil is the master of division. So the devil will attack your relationship indirectly. Let me divide your attention. So all of a sudden, you start entertaining text messages. All of a sudden, you're now DMing someone that you met on social media. Let me divide your attention. Because division creates weakness. And weakness will result in collapse. He's very strategic. That's why undivided focus is essential and necessary. Thank your future wife, Renee the nurse, for the swan. You see how cunning the devil is? Look how cunning he is. He wants to attack your relationship, but he won't hit it head on. He'll divide your attention or that man's attention. You see what I'm saying? And this is how he'll do it. He'll look at the woman and speak to you and say, you know what? He ain't paying you no attention. You invisible. He don't compliment you. He don't say nothing. But all of a sudden, the man at work that you work with, ooh, you look beautiful. Ooh, your hair is nice. Ooh, what you wearing is so nice. Ooh, I know. Your husband let you walk outside with that on. Ooh, your husband let you come out the door like that. Girl, you gonna hurt them. Ooh-wee. If you was my wife, ain't no way in the world I'd let you step out like that. And you just well, thank you. Thank you. Do you like romantic movies, romantic comedies? Yeah. Guess what? I saw one the other night. I guarantee you probably never saw this. What is it? What's the name of it? Made in Manhattan. Boy, you better stop. What? That's an old movie. Oh, I saw it last night. What? He ain't saw nothing. He messing with you. You're a woman because he figured you'll love romantic movies. What? Yeah, Made in Manhattan. What? I love that. That's one of my favorite. Really? Well, you know what? You got to give me some movies. You know what? I liked it. I always stayed away from it, but now I'm looking at Lifetime. I'm looking at Lifetime now. I'm out here looking at the Lifetime network. It'd be some good stuff on it, don't it? Yeah. Ooh, I'm telling you. Then y'all had this good conversation. Just good conversation. Here's what you do. When you get home tonight, when you come back to work, I want you to have a list for me. You know what I'm saying? Have me a list of some good romantic movies that I can check out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna look at some. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, you gonna do? Okay, I'll do that. So now you get back home. Look how the devil planned. Now you at home, and you literally doing an assignment that this other man gave you. But look at how you feeling while you're doing it. Oh, here like that. Okay, let me this one right here. You just a smiling? You just a reminiscing about the movies? Seems so innocent, don't it? Seems so harmless, don't it? Seem like nothing's happening, don't it? Boy, the devil is something vicious. Something vicious. Then you go back to work with your list. But you make sure you look extra good because he complimented you yesterday. Remember your compliment yesterday that he gave you how you look? So you make sure you're going to knock him out today. So you extra time in the mirror. Extra time looking. So not only do you got your list, you want that compliment. You want another one. So here you are now coming to him with your list, and he like, wait, my Lord, wait a minute, wait. Goodness gracious. What? Girl, you look good. I'm sorry. I know you married. I know you got somebody. But Jesus. Oh, my Lord. Oh, stop. 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 Oh, stop. Here's the list. Now he got your list. He don't just have your list. Let me tell you what he got. See, the devil is so dirty. He don't just have your list. He have potential access. You just gave it to him. You gave him potential access is what you gave him. Because it won't be long before he asks you, we got to watch one of these movies together. I'm telling you, girl. Look, I got some popcorn, some butter. We got to watch one of these together. I'm telling you, just whenever you can get away one night or one day, whatever, however you need to do it. And we're going to watch one of these movies that you got on this here list. We're going to watch one of these. And we're going to laugh and we're going to just enjoy it. We're going to talk through the movie. We're going to feel it. Man, it's a beautiful thing to be able, somebody like this stuff too. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. Oh, no, I can't do that. Oh, no, we can't watch it together now. Oh, no, I can't do that. I understand. Listen, it's all respect. It ain't no respect because he hitting on you. But here he is. It's all respect. I promise you. It's all respect. I promise. It's all respect. It's all respect. It's all respect. Don't even worry about it. It's all respect. It's all respect. All respect. Whenever you can. If it can never happen. Listen, I'm telling you one thing. This is our thing. It's our secret. It's our secret. All respect. Real talk. No, I can't do that. But the seed been planted. And now you're thinking about it. Now you're thinking, now you're contemplating. And that's what the devil wants you to do. He wants you to think about it. He wants you to contemplate it. That's it. He's so strategic. He's such a dirty dog. The devil is such a dirty, no good scoundrel. You were minding your business. You wasn't trying to be in this position. But now look at what he got you thinking about while you're at home. And Lord, he'll set it up real good. All of a sudden, you flip into your channel and Made in Manhattan on. Oh, my Lord. Now look at this here right here. Made in Manhattan came on. And your mind goes straight to him. What's the odds of you flipping through your television and Made in Manhattan is on? And you stop. Just a laughing. You stop because that man planted a seed. You wouldn't have never stopped if that man didn't plant a seed. Subconsciously, you thinking about him. So you go back to work the next morning. I want y'all to put this in the chat. What you gonna tell him? What you can't wait to tell him? Put it in the chat for me. You go back to work tomorrow. What you can't wait to let him know? Put it in the chat because you already know how this your story going. What you can't wait to tell him? Absolutely. Rico, our favorite movie came on last night. You can't wait to tell him. You can't wait to let him know what you saw last night. And he gonna be like, I know you lying. I know you lying. See, this is a sign. This is a sign right here. This is a sign right here. What's a sign, right? You know what? I'm going to buy the popcorn, and I'm gonna have this popcorn waiting until you tell me yes. You know what? I'm going to buy this popcorn. We're going to watch our romantic movies. And I don't need to go no further. All the devil want to do is divide your attention. And if he divides your attention, whatever is divided will eventually begin to weaken. Look how crafty he is. Undivided focus. You have to know when your focus is under attack. You have to know when the devil is strategically working against you by trying to take your attention off of what it needs to be focused on. He will attack your focus. Don't let him do it. To the fellas, when you get that woman that you love, or if you're listening to me, if you're a married man, you got your woman you love. I want you to, here's what every man need to do. He need to have a favorite picture that he loved of his woman. It's that one picture that she took that just, do it for you. You really love that photo. You really love that picture that she took. Every man should have that picture in his phone. Every man. You should have that photo of her in your phone. Why, Tony? To fight the devil, especially if your focus is still weak a little bit. Even if your focus is strong, every man still need a picture of his woman. That favorite picture of her, you need it in your phone. You need it. For real. This is real talk. This is real talk. You need that picture of her in your phone. That when Susie or Delilah, let me call her Delilah, when Delilah come walking past you, looking good to your eye, and she giving you rhythm. She just giving you all the rhythm that you need, and all you got to do is say go, and she'll go. Pull out your phone and hit that photo. Stay focused. Stay focused. I'm good. Stay focused. Pull that phone out and hit that picture. Stay focused. When the Lord, see, that's just wisdom. Let me tell you something, what God did with Israel. Here's something God did with Israel, y'all. Hear me good. When God departed the Jordan River, and as the children of Israel was getting ready to cross over the Jordan River on dry ground, God told Joshua to tell the 12 men to pick up the stones that they see on the ground. Pick them up. And they picked up 12 stones. He said, good, now put them in your bag. Put them in the bag. Then God said, when your children or anyone asks you, what's the meaning of these stones? God said, every time you see these stones, you'll be reminded of how good God is. You'll be reminded of the great thing he did for you today. Every time you look at these stones. So these stones is going to be a memorial embedded in your heart that every time you look at it, your mind going to go back to just how good God is. Every man should have a photo of his woman in his phone, that when Delilah come a prancing, you look back and remember how good of a woman you got. Ain't no way you gonna mess this up. You need your reminder. Oh boy, oh boy. You need your visible. You understand what I'm saying? You need your visible reminder, fellas, to all my fellas. Yeah, Israel had it in their head, but God also wanted them to have a tangible reminder, because sometimes your head don't work right, but when you look and see, oh, you gonna remember. Every man, you need to get that photo that you love of your woman and put that photo in your phone, and you look at it from time to time. Even if Delilah hasn't shown up, you just pick it up and look at it from time to time, just to be reminded of the woman that you got. And ain't no way you gonna mess this up. I will advise every man, get that photo. And let's not allow the devil to divide your attention. Number 3, focus creates growth. Focus creates growth. Number 3, focus creates growth. Thank y'all for continuing to tap the screen. Thank you for the taps over here on Facebook. A magnifying glass under the sun is powerless when constantly moving. A magnifying glass under the sun is powerless when it's constantly moving. But hold it still. Focus it on one point, and soon it creates fire. The sunlight didn't change, the focus did. Do y'all understand that? Let me say it one more time. A magnifying glass under the sun is powerless when it constantly moves. But if you hold it still and focus it on one point, soon it creates fire. The sunlight didn't change, the focus did. The reason some relationships flourish is because both people remain focused. That's how you keep your relationship burning hot. Stay focused on each other. Hold still. Hold steady. Be each other's focus, and you will keep your relationship on fire. Burn, baby, burn. I understand better now what the late, great Mother Blaine told me years ago. For those who've never heard my beautiful story, she was such a sweet lady. She was a first lady for over 60 years, or 50 or 60 years. Her husband was a bishop. And here they are up in age, close to 90-something years old. In their late 80s, I think. Such a sweet lady. And I was in my early 20s. And I asked her, what's the secret to a successful, long marriage like y'all got? She was eating a piece of rib from Rogers Barbecue. That's some good sauce on them ribs. She took her rib out of her mouth and wiped her mouth. And she looked at this young 20-something-year-old boy who's trying to learn how to be a husband. And she said, keep it hot. And she went and picked back up her rib and started to eat. And she meant every doggone word. She said, keep it hot. That's how you gonna have a long, good relationship, Tony. Not all this praying and fasting and all that's good. She didn't say none of that. She said, keep it hot. A magnifying glass is powerless if it's moving all the time. But when you hold it steady, oh my God, and focus on one point, soon it creates fire. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to know how to be focused on each other, because we're going to spark the flames of passion. She's focused on you. You're focused on her. The fire can't do nothing but burn. You understand what I'm saying? I have her full attention. She has my full attention. We're focused on each other. The fire can't do nothing but burn. Focus produce fire. Thank you, future wife, lovely Mary. That's why so many relationships is cold as ice, because their attention is everywhere but each other. Thank you, future wife, queen of her crown. That's why so many relationships today, again, is cold as ice, because they're not focused on each other. Everything has their attention but each other. They don't focus long enough on each other to ignite a flame. Heat, if you want fire, you can't get fire without focus. So when the Bible says in Proverbs, let her breast satisfy thee at all times and always be ravished in her love, he can't do that without focus. God know what he's talking about. He's smart. For that man to always be satisfied with her and ravished in her love, it requires that man to always be focused on her. You can't do it if you're not focused on her. It's like this. It's like, I don't know if they understood this song. I don't think they probably understood this song that they wrote, that she wrote, in totality, the way I'm describing it. But this is what it meant. What I'm talking about. This is why this focus was necessary. When that man is focused, when he focused,
can you focus on me?
Oh, I probably can't play this on the YouTube channel, y'all. They might restrict it. All right, so let me stop it just in case. I don't know. Let me stop it, because they might restrict it on YouTube for playing that. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though. Focus. When that man focuses on his woman, it's everything. When that woman focuses on him, it's everything. We keep the relationship hot. So many marriages, again, cold as ice, because you're not focused on each other. Your focus is everywhere else but each other. Divided attention. It's divided attention. So he's liking and she's liking. And all they do is complain that it's cold in the house. But nobody have enough sense to turn the heat on. All they do is complain on how cold it is in the house. When is somebody going to change that and do what is necessary to remove the coldness, bring back the warmth, bring back the heat into that relationship. But it's impossible to bring the fire back in your house if y'all ain't focused, if the focus is not in your house. If you're focused someplace else, there's no way you can fire that relationship up the way it's supposed to be. You have to be focused. Focused conversations, focused communication, focused effort, focused commitment, focused dedication, focused attention. And when there's consistency and focus, growth begins. We grow, we flourish, we're happy. There's joy. You understand? There's joy. It's not just happiness in the relationship. There's joy in the relationship because we're focused on each other. We're focused on the relationship always. We're focused. Our attention is no longer, or should I say, our attention is not divided. You can get the fire back in that relationship if you get your focus back. Anybody that's listening to me right now and you feel like it got cold up in the house, cold in the relationship, you can bring the heat back in it if you bring the focus back. Y'all have to focus on each other. Undivided focus is what's needed, is necessary, is essential, imperative for what you have. Undivided focus. The devil hates focus. He loves distraction. The devil hates focus. He loves distraction. So that's why he will attack your attention. Focus. Undivided focus. Number 4, the archer and the target. The archer and the target. Thank y'all for continuing to tap that screen. We're almost at 200K, y'all. Continue to tap it. We got 7 of the gifts there. If I'm talking all right, if you can, give a swan. If you can give a swan. If I'm talking all right, if you can contribute to the gift goal, I appreciate it. Thank you, future wife, Shakari. Number 4, the archer and the target. Future wife, queen of her crown. Thank you so much. The archer never releases an arrow while looking at multiple targets. The archer never releases an arrow while looking at multiple targets. His eyes lock onto one destination. Every muscle aligns with that objective. The arrow follows the focus. Many relationships miss their destination because the individuals involved have never agreed on the target. I'm going to say that again. Many relationships miss their destination because the individuals involved never agreed on the target. Your target was marriage. His target was friendship. Your target was commitment. His target was let's just hang and chill. Many relationships miss the destination because the individuals involved have never agreed on the target. One wants purpose, the other wants comfort. One wants covenant, the other wants convenience. One wants growth, the other wants entertainment. And without common focus, that relationship will drift. Amos 3:3 says, "Can two walk together except they be agreed?" Agreement begins with shared focus. How can two walk together except they be agreed, except they are in agreement with each other? Agreement begins with shared focus. If we don't have shared focus, we can't walk in harmony together. You want one thing and I want another. Or I want one thing and you want another. Many relationships miss destination because they're focused on different things. You must have somebody in your life where you share where y'all share the same values and y'all want the same thing. You can't make a person want what you want. The person must already want what you want. That's walking in agreement. Y'all can walk together, meaning y'all can build together. Y'all can have forward progress because y'all share the same values. You want the same thing. You cannot have a mindset, well, he don't want what I want right now, but he may change. Okay, change. Wait on that. He may change. That's all you're going to get too is change. He's going to nickel and dime you. He's going to nickel and dime you because you talking about he may change. He's going to give you a whole lot of change. He's going to nickel and dime you. That's what you're about to get. That's the change that you're going to get from him. Nickel and dimes. Agreement begins with shared focus. That's it. You got to share. You have to be in common. You have to want the same thing. In order to arrive at that destination, y'all have to want the same thing. If a man don't want love and you do, all I got is one question. Why are you with him? If a woman don't want love, but you do, why are you with her? That's the only question I got. And they told you flat out, they don't want nothing serious. You came in wanting something serious. Out the gate, y'all don't match. Y'all out of order. Y'all don't align. Why are you with him? Why are you with her? Out the gate, they told you they don't want nothing serious, but you do. But then you will have the audacity to get upset with that person when you can't sway them to move in your direction. The nerve of you. The nerve of you to get upset with that person because they now are not moving in the direction that you want them to move in. They told you from the jump which direction they were going. They don't want nothing serious boulevard. It don't make no difference because you on Wedding Bell Freeway. He's on Don't Want Nothing Serious Boulevard. You can't make him exit off. To come on Wedding Bell Freeway. When he told you, I'm on I Don't Want Nothing Serious Boulevard. Only question is, why are you there? Why are you with him? Or why are you with her? That's the only question. Number 5. And this is a big one. Number 5. Focus requires letting go. Focus requires letting go. Focus requires letting go. You too. One reason people struggle with focus is because they refuse to release the past. That's a big one. One reason people struggle with focus is because they refuse to release the past. Oh boy. Paul said, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before me. Philippians 3:13. Forgetting those things which are behind me, and I'm reaching forth unto those things which are before me. One reason people struggle with focus is because they cannot release the past. Focus requires letting go. Notice something powerful. Paul did not say, erase the past. He's saying, stop focusing on the past. That's a difference. Stop focusing on what's supposed to be behind you. You can't love the new man because you're still focusing on how the old man hurt you. And subconsciously, you making yourself believe you seeing some traits of what the old man did to you in the new man. You don't see nothing. That's a mirage. That's false. That's fake. You making yourself see something that is not there because you too focused on the past. Forget those things which are behind you. Stop focusing over what happened. Because you can't move forward by always bringing up the past. Now, some people might not like what I'm getting ready to say. That's why even in life, we need to forget about some of those things that happened in the past. You got to let it go. Well, they did us like this, and they did us like that, and they did us like this, and they did us like that. Let me tell you what the Bible said. The Bible said, forget old genealogies that don't do nothing but bring up strife, anger. That's all it does. All this bringing up how people used to treat us, used to do this to us. The Bible said, forget old genealogies that don't cause nothing but strife. Somebody can put that scripture in the chat. If you don't believe me, that's what the Bible says. Somebody will find it right now. Forget old genealogies, things from the past. All it does is bring up strife and anger and bitterness. That's all it does. Bringing up that old stuff don't do nothing for your future. You can't be focused on what's ahead of you. That's the Bible. Forget those things which are behind you. What's past is past. What's gone is gone. What's over is over. What's done is done. You can't change it. But all this bringing it up and all this anger that comes with it, and I don't like this kind of person, and I don't like this person because of their skin color, and I don't like because of what they did, what happened. Your Bible says, let all that crap go. And don't focus on old genealogies that just bring up strife, etc. So your past relationship, let it go, because it will sabotage your new relationship if you don't. See, you can remember a lesson without living in the pain. I'm going to say that one more time. You can remember a lesson without living in the pain. You can learn from a disappointment without carrying it into every future relationship. Many people are trying to drive forward while staring in the rearview mirror. Sooner or later, all you're going to do is crash. And like everybody like to give that windshield analogy, which is a good one. The windshield is larger than the mirror, the rearview mirror. Why? Because God intended your future to receive more attention than your past. Your future need to receive more attention than your past. Your future is so bright but difficult to see because you're too focused on what's behind you. You can't do nothing with your past. You can't change one moment of your past. All you can ever do is learn from it and move on. You can learn from it, but don't live in the pain. Some of you are still living in the pain of your past, living in the pain of what happened to you. You're still living in the pain. That's what's going to hurt you. That's what hurts progress. You don't have to live in that pain. You can let it go. What's past is just what it is. It has passed. Let it stay there. No more hurt from it. No more anguish from it. Let it go. Number 6, the ego. Number 6, the ego. Egos poses extraordinary vision. They can spot what they need from miles away. Yet when they lock onto a target, they totally eliminate surrounding distractions. Their focus becomes so intense that everything else fades into the background. This is how purpose works. That's how healthy relationships work. Not because distractions disappear, but because your focus becomes stronger than your distractions. I'm going to say that again. This is how healthy relationships work. Not because distractions disappear, but because your focus becomes stronger than your distractions. The focus of the ego is so intense that everything else fades into the background. We're supposed to focus on each other in such a way that everything else fades into the background. And your focus becomes stronger than any distraction that can come your way. You're so focused, your attention is not being broken. Your attention is not being divided. Undivided focus. Zero in on each other. Your next relationship, that's it. That's what the both of you got to have for each other. Undivided focus. If you're in a relationship right now, if you're married right now, undivided focus. Stop being distracted. Let everything else fade in the background because you're focused on each other. Why? Because that's all what matters, and who matters is the both of you. What y'all have, what you got. Your focus need to be stronger than any distraction. Focus on that woman. Focus on that man. Focus on each other. Here's the big lesson. Number 7, here's a big lesson. If I'm talking all right, can I see 2 swans over here? If I'm talking all right, can I see 2 swans? Number 7, Here's a big lesson. Future wife, faithful Marie, thank you for that swan. The greatest relationships are not built by perfect people. They are built by focused people. The greatest relationships are not built by perfect people. They are built by focused people. The devil of your future, or the enemy of your future, may not be another person. Hear this part good. The enemy of your future may not be another person. It may be divided focus. Because remember, wherever your attention goes, that energy grows. Wherever your attention goes, that energy grows. Where your energy flows, growth follows. And where growth occurs, life begins to flourish. So in closing, the river that reaches the ocean is not the widest river. It is the river that stayed in its lane. I'm going to say that again. The river that reaches the ocean is not the widest river. It is the river that stayed in its lane. A divided stream becomes a swamp. A focused stream becomes a mighty river. And when your focus remains fixed on God's will, your relationship, your purpose, and your future, you will discover that what God has ordained cannot be stopped by distraction. Undivided focus today creates undeniable results tomorrow. Undivided focus. Undivided focus. Undivided focus today will create undeniable results tomorrow. Stay focused. Be focused. do not allow the devil to divide your attention. That's the lesson for today. Appreciate y'all over here on YouTube, Facebook. I see you. That's the lesson today. Any questions? If the lesson was all right, can I see about 6 swans are ended, y'all? 6 of them. Future wife, Renee the nurse. Thank you. I just saw that. Faithfully Marie, future wife, Faithfully Marie. I just saw that. If the lesson was all right, can I see 6 swans? See, can we hit this goal? Any questions? What's your questions now? Thank you, future wife, Sugar. 5 more. Future wife, Shakari. Thank you so very much. Any questions? You can put your questions in the comments. In the comment section. What's your question? I need to block this craziness right here. Any questions? You can come in. If you want to come in the queue, you can come in the queue as well. If you got any questions, you got a question, come on. I'll take your question now. All right. Those of you that are watching on Facebook, YouTube, I'm getting ready to do the Q&A and bring folk up that want to come in the chat and talk to me. But y'all won't be able to hear the conversation on those platforms that's getting ready to happen over here. So if you want to, you can transfer on over here to TikTok. And thank y'all so